trampled by men. So we live in South Florida. How many of you ever heard that, the salt life? Ever seen the bumper sticker, the salt life? Some people are laughing. They must be living the salt life. When we talk about the salt life in Miami, what are we talking about? Somebody's in the salt life. They're what? They like to go what? They go boating. They like to go fishing. They like to go to the beach. They want to live the salt life, all right? You know what I'm talking about. You've seen it. Okay, now, but what does it mean for a Christian to be committed to the salt life if we're the salt of the earth? What does it mean for us to be committed? That means God's calling us to be the agents of healing in this world. Let me show you one way for us to be the salt of the earth. Just one way. Colossians 4:6. Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. Look at how we can spread God's salt in the world through the words that we speak. Are the words that we are speaking to the people around us, are they encouraging words? Or are they discouraging words? Are the words that we're speaking and the comments that we're making, are they building people up? Or are they tearing them down? Are the words that we are speaking, are they giving people hope? Or is it taking hope away from people? The sarcastic and the vicious comments that we make, is that consistent with Colossians 4:6? And consistent with Matthew 5:33? That we're the salt of the earth? That the words that we use are to be purifying agents in people's lives? Let me show you a way for us to get really good at seasoning all of our conversations with salt. Okay, I'm going to borrow from James now. Look at what it says in James. My dear brothers, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to what? And slow to what? Speak. And slow to what? Become angry. For man's anger does not bring about the righteous life that God desires. If you want to get really good, at speaking in ways that are seasoned with salt, we got to get even better at listening. Because what happens to us when we jump to speak before we spent the time to listen, we're going to flare up and we're going to get frustrated and we're going to become angry. How many times does that happen to us? We get upset about something only to find, we get upset about something that happened, we get upset about something that we thought somebody did only to find out that they had nothing to do with it. And we have to eat our words. Why? Because we were ready to attack. We were ready to point the finger. We were ready to blame. We were able to shift blame on somebody else when in fact it wasn't even their fault. It may have been your fault. So if we're going to get really good at making sure that the words that we speak are seasoned with salt, people of God, we got to get really better at listening. Listening to what people are saying to us, listening to where people are coming from so that we can meet them and encourage them and build them up and give them hope in the situation that they're facing. Can someone say amen? Okay, I came across this prayer from St. Francis of Assisi, and we'll close on with this one. Look at what it says here. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Now, are we doing this so that people can trust in us, like put their trust in us? No. We're the salt of the world so that we can point people to the one who is pure and the purifier.